Hello everyone. This is Cher from Cher and Charlie. I'm sorry, I had to turn the TV down. From Cher and Charlie's Personal Crafts. How are you this evening? I had a kind of a strange day. Just doing a little laundry, a little cleaning of the kitchen, this and that. But yesterday I did some crafting, and that's why I'm here. And yes, I just changed my glasses. It's turning into a cycle, isn't it? Okay. I think you're gonna love this video. I hope. I just really think you're gonna love this video. As you know, my last video, I still can't see very well. It's really getting me worried. Let me get closer. The last video, I told everyone that my dear friend Maria from Crafty Ria, check out her channel. She makes extraordinary gift cards of all types, Christmas, birthday, I guess, an assortment of different cards. She's amazing. I guess she takes pieces of other cards or craft paper and she puts them together and designs them like that. It's unbelievable. Check out her channel. But unbeknownst to me, Maria, out of the blue, sent me the most amazing gift. I have them all in this basket now. Do you guys remember me making this basket? This is a basket I made last Easter. I Mod Podged it. Isn't it pretty? It was just an old basket I had. I even put little flowers on the side. Let's get back to the point. Cheryl, all these gorgeous paint colors. And I have them in a basket. I took them out of the box. Got to thinking, I wonder if I can make a paint holder, because I love it on a lot of the channels, a lot of the DIYers, crafters. They have these, like they'll do a DIY of paint holders using some of the Dollar Tree things, hangers. They come up with the most coolest things to this way their paints are on display. So I thought, I wonder if I could design one. I'm not a designer, by the way, but design one to hold my paints. So yesterday, I guess it took me maybe 2-3 hours. I did draw a little design. I don't know where I put that, but I just kind of drew something real fast to kind of see how it would work out. Like I wanted it to be, I had 2 boxes of the Django blocks, and I thought that should be enough. I think I can make it. And I thought, I'll just give it a shot. I'll start at the bottom and work my way up. I had a little picture of what I wanted to do, and I did it. And I'm thrilled. I am totally thrilled with the outcome, and I'd like to show you. So this is a paint holder that I made with, you're going to need, if you're going to remake this, you're going to need at least 2 boxes of the Django blocks. 2 boxes will do it though. So I'd like to show you. And also these little beads, a lot of you have these already. You don't need the beads if you want to use blocks at the bottom. But this is what I came up with, and I absolutely love it. Let me turn it, show you the sides. On the side, I have a little clothespin here where I can like maybe hang things. I got one there and one here. This is the back. This is the bottom. And I'm going to show you, this is the inside. So inside, I decided I wanted little grippers, like I made little boxes for each paint to go in. And then I decided, after moving it along, hey, I can make another level. So I went ahead and made another level for paints at the top. And I am just thrilled with it. I want to show you what it looks like sitting down. Okay, that's what it looks like sitting down. You're probably wondering, why did I put these and not in the back? Because when I made it, I realized, I'm sorry, but I'm having trouble with my throat. Excuse me. that the paints at this regular, at a level, if it was totally level, that they were kind of sliding out. So I decided to put the little beads at the bottom to tilt it back a little bit, and this way the paint's staying in. And I'll take a couple paints and show you what I mean. And I'm going to put them in like this so that I can see the colors of my paints. Is that amazing? These are all paints from Maria. Okay, you can stick them on the bottom. And this is solid. I used the wood glue sticks, and I have enough. All Maria's bottles fit in here, except I layered some on the top, like so. Put them on top, like that. What do you think, guys? I am so excited about this, I can't tell you. I'm even going to go to, I ran out of blocks. I'm going to go back and get more Django blocks as soon as I can and make another one, because I do have some extra paints. Most of them are I'm running out of, but these are all my new paints from Maria. And my ones that I have left over in my container, I'm going to make another one because it's so much easier to see what colors I have and pull them out of the closet instead of taking the whole box down to find a color. Okay, before I get started to show you how I made this project, and I think you're going to love it. I love it. I mean, if you have paints and you're a crafter, you can make this for $2. I mean, how great is that? And then I want to ask you guys a question. This is, made with the Django blocks. Do you think I should paint it a color? Put it in the comments below. Or do you think I should stain it to make it look like the natural wood? Because I have the color truffle, which is like a stain. So let me know what you think, okay? Okay, so let's move on. And before I do, please like this video if you do. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I'd really appreciate it. I'm really going to try to reach my highest level of, well, let's put it this way. I just want to get to 1,000. I'm not going to play games. I really would like to try to monetize my channel, and I'm not going to slight myself. I'm going to just keep trying. I'm going to give it all that I have until I can't anymore, and let's try to get there. Because that was my goal from the beginning. Although I love doing this, you know that. You guys know I love my channel. I keep looking for a trash can. Hold on. I love doing what I'm doing. I think it's so much fun. It's work though. If you talk to some of the crafters, and they'll tell you have to really have a plan. And it's fun work though. It's fun. So let me get on to showing you how I made this. Okay. All right, I'm going to step by step show you what I did. If I had to, it would take me like 3 hours if I tried to do this on a video. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to make your bottom. There are 18 blocks on the bottom and in 2 rows. So you're going to need 2 rows of 18 blocks. All I did was start at the bottom, hot glue it with wood glue. It's a wood hot glue. And just glued them together and made my bottom. Okay, next for the sides, I have 7 blocks, 2 rows of 7 blocks, and I just hot glued them one by one all the way up to the top till I started out to this level. When I decided to make a second level, I just kept going up. Okay, that's that. So there's 7 and 7. Now the bottom front, which is this section here. So once you have your bottom, you don't want your paints to fall out. So I thought I got to make some sort of a gap here to keep them from falling out. So what you have here is, this is what I drew. So you have 2, I don't know why I didn't write that down, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So there are 12 blocks, sets of 2 on the bottom. So you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 to keep from the paint, so the paint doesn't fall out. I'm having a hard time talking tonight for some reason. Okay. Now the bottom of the paint holder, to separate the paints, I'll let you see inside there. See that little separation in there? I give it enough room. Give it at least an inch, maybe an inch and a half, so that the paints easily slide in there. So what I have is 10 blocks, sets of 2. So you're going to have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and that'll hold 5 paints. So that's what I did. I layered them upright, so you can see it. I layered them upright, just 2 of them, and this way the paints stay in place. Okay, now the back. Let's go to the back. This took a long time, but I started out just going halfway, and then, like I said, to double it up, I wanted it to be higher. I thought I could put more paints in here. So what I have here is 8 blocks across times 6. So there's 8 down. Make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 8 down, which I glued. I started one by one, all the way across. So there's 8 blocks and 6 across. 6 blocks going across. So this is 8 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what I do is I start at the bottom and I work my way up so that it has a nice grip. Okay. Now, the next thing, okay, the next step is the back of the holder. I have 8, all right, we think we did, the second floor is here. We're going to start here now. So that's when I decided, once I had the backing on, I said, I'm going to make a second floor. So the second floor has 5 blocks diagonal and 6 blocks across the floor. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are the 6 blocks going across the floor. And there are let's see, I forgot this part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks coming out this way, because I wanted there to be a gap, a nice gap, so that I can place the bottom paints into the paint holder. So once again, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back. So there's 6 going across and 5 back. Okay, hope you're following. Now, let's get to the top. So again, I wanted to separate my paints, and this is very easy. I started with, because you've got something to adhere to, your blocks. So there's 6 blocks in each little, there's 3 and 3 blocks, the separations, I call it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 across. So you have 5 on the bottom and 5 on the top. And there you have it. I may even take this higher when I get more blocks, not for more paint, because this is heavy as it is, and it's solid. But just one more set of blocks going across, just to give it more of a base, back base to it. Okay. I glued 1 block against the back wall, one at a time, going across this back wall. Okay, I noticed that the paints were falling out, so that's why I did 1, 2, 3 of the little beads on the bottom, which gives it a little bit of a tilt. And then for the heck of it, I added some clothespins if I want to put a little piece of paper on here or something of a plan that I have, maybe a craft I'm working on. I can just clothespin it on there. And that is it. I am thrilled with it. I really didn't think it was going to work out, honestly. I was worried that I was going to waste all these blocks and it wouldn't work out, but I am really thrilled to death. I think it turned out exactly the way I wanted. So let me know if you think I should paint it, or if I should use like a little stain on it, like the truffle paint stain. And that would be a good help to me, because I have all these beautiful paints now, and I don't know what if I want to paint it or stain it. I really love it, and I'm definitely going to make another one. I don't think I can do it on here because, let's face it, it would take me a good 2-3 hours just to glue them together. But I hope that helps you. If you have any questions, you're welcome to ask me. But, you know, it's solid, and just work one section at a time until you build your wall up and you have something to adhere your blocks to. Because, you know, you can't just do it from thin air. You have to have something to adhere them to. So anyway, I love it, and I hope you guys love it too. But I have one more thing to show you. Okay, the next thing I want to tell you is, forgot to mention, these are the beautiful paint brushes Maria sent me. Thank you so much, Maria. It just made my day, and I can't believe the extremes that you guys go to do something for someone else. You know, we all know each other through the YouTube channel, but it's just unbelievable to me that people go through all this trouble. So thank you so much, Maria, and all my subscribers that have done such really beautiful things. I really appreciate it. Don't expect it, but I really appreciate it. So I'm going to next make a holder for my paintbrushes. That'll be coming up soon. But the reason I'm on here, hold on. Hello, it's spooky. Okay, the reason I wanted to stay on here a little longer is to show you something. There's a channel called Creative on the Cheap. She's really good. She makes some fantastic crafts. Check her out. But when I saw her make this one particular craft, I was like, oh, I got to show this to everyone. Okay, so she has a candle holder, you know, the Dollar Tree candle holder. Okay, let me shut this light off so you can see what I mean. A Dollar Tree candle. I know this looks like a mess because I don't have what she used in my home. So this is she had the dollar store candle holders, but the real long ones. And in fact, I have one. I'll show you. I had to wash it off because it was a little dusty. It's in my kitchen, and you know what that's like. Okay, so do you guys remember me making this a year ago? This is a little holder, and I put fake lemons or real lemons on here. I really like it. But this is the candle holder that she used. And I know you've all seen them in the Dollar Tree. So you can get one of these type, because this one here, it didn't work exactly like I had hoped. But I'm still going to show you. So let me pull this down here so you can see. I think you're going to really enjoy this. Okay, so you get your candle holder. I didn't have the kind of like the little tea light, the fake tea light. I do have a tea light though. I wonder if so it has to be a fake one. Okay, so I only had this. So I made this, put this like wire on here, because if you put the little shade on here with the little tea light, it would fall right down, because here is the little shade that I made. And it's all from her channel. I got the idea. I'm not stealing it. It's from her channel. Let me turn this off. Excuse me. Angela had sent me a book of paper. I love this craft paper. So I just went through it and picked out the green paper and said, hey, I'd like to do that. But the first thing I did to get a little reinforcement, I used this crafting paper. It's kind of thick. And she put down there a link to the cutout that you need to make the lampshade. The only thing is, it doesn't have the dimensions. So I had to eyeball it like 50 million times, not that, maybe 3, until I had it somewhat. This isn't even straight, but somewhat to the dimensions I thought would work. And then you can see I got the paper inside, and it took me, after I finally got it as good as I could without the dimensions, then I wrapped the paper around it and hot glued it. And I want to show you what it looks like. Now, on hers, it fits perfect right on top of the tea light. However, I don't have a tea light. So just picture a tea light in here. And look how adorable this looks. Forget all this mess. It's like a cute little lampshade. Now, if you use the other type of candlestick, okay, if you use the other type of candlestick, I don't know how, but she just put it right on top of the candle holder. See, I can't do it with this because I have a plate on top. And it's adorable. And then she took some burlap or something, and you can put it around your little lampshade. Plus, you can make as many as you want, and different colors for every season. So just pick up those Dollar Tree candlestick holders like this. God, I wish this wasn't on here so I could show you. Better yet, go to her channel, Creative on the Cheap. Go to the video and the name of it is called 16 Amazing Top Easter DIYs. She is very clever, and she has tons of projects that'll blow your mind. I like to tell people about other channels because, you know, these girls work hard, and I appreciate their creativity. I appreciate their unique ways of trying to make things cheap and inexpensive, and we all can make. That's for me. Let me have what I have in my house and use it, because you know there's only so many things you can do with crafting items, so you want to use them up, and I sure used my blocks up. I am thrilled. So should I paint it or should I stain it? It's solid, I'm telling you. I'm going to make another one to put. I have them in a plastic container of all the rest of the paints that I have left, which are just general colors. Nothing as nice as the paints that Maria got me. So guys, I hope you like this video. I am thrilled with it. I'm going to put pictures up of it, and you let me know what we're going to do with it. I haven't made that wreath yet. I'm like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm like, I don't feel 100%. I feel maybe 50. And unless I feel really good, I can't go into a large project like that. It's sitting on my couch over there. Can you see it? It's like staring at me, and I can make money on it, but I don't feel it in my heart. If I don't feel good, I can't do the work. So I do want to do that on a video, so that should be my next project. I have a lot of cool things that I'm working on in my little mind, and hopefully we'll get to them soon. I love my little beautiful, I just love this. Every morning when I get up, I look at it and it just makes me happy. And we're going to transfer this into a spring basket right after St. Patty's Day. I got Ralph and his wife Alice ready to go. We're going to put them on little, not the dowels, but the picks. I have them, I already purchased them at Dollar Tree. So I'm looking forward to transferring that into a spring basket. Take some of that green out and make it more spring-like, colorful, and all that nonsense. I want to say hello to Radha and Rian, my little boy. I love him, her son. He's just my little heart. I want to say hello to Mike. Mike's in the hospital again. I kind of had a feeling something was wrong because he really does have a lot of health issues like myself. And his are much harder than mine. He has a lot of breathing issues, and he got an infection. Mike, I hope if you watch this that you're feeling better. My love. He's probably going to kill me for saying that, but I do love you guys so much. I wanted you to get better, and don't go home till you're better, Mike. I love you guys so much. Debbie, Donna, Deborah, Eperka, oh my God. Maria, thank you so much. I'm going to enjoy these paints. I got to think about a way to get you back, though. I'm thinking. Anyway, I love you guys. Charlie's with my daughter. I can't talk about him. I get too upset. So God bless you. I'll pray for you. Please pray for me.